These three things are destroying you as a man. Just straight off the bat, number one is just lack of self-discipline. And that can be for a plethora of things. Either you tell yourself you're going to do something and you don't do it. There's something that you don't want to do, but that's something you need to do to progress or be successful in whatever you're trying to do. Or like lack of self-discipline with lust and shit like that. Like semen retention, all that shit. That shit's powerful. Don't let your nut out, you feel me? And not trying to get too explicit, but like that real shit, you know what I mean? And just giving into that shit. Having lack of self-discipline, bro, is a big fucking thing. That thing changes everything, you feel me? Discipline going, you know what I mean? Stay consistent and just be in control of yourself and your emotions as well. A lot of people, a lot of men more so, it's very unattractive and also shows the opposite sex and women that you're not stable if you can't control your emotions. You used to look like a little boy. You know what I mean? And you're also looking like a little boy for yourself and acting like one. And that's kind of destroying yourself to be a man, because if you're acting like a boy, it doesn't compute. You feel me? It doesn't compute. So that's number one. Number two, victimization. Acting like a victim. Blaming all your problems on other people or things and situations and how you grew up and this and that and how yada yada. Look, everybody has their own hardships, like genuinely. Point is, if you always blame your problems on it being something else's fault and not your own, it physically and also spiritually and mentally weakens you and gives away your power. You're giving this person, this place, or this thing power over your life. Meaning, what's an example? You want to do YouTube, right? I can't get these videos done because, fuck. I can't even, see, I don't even think like that, so I can't really think of an example. But you get where I'm coming from. If you're blaming whatever problem you're having on an external thing, right? If you're doing that, you're pretty much letting the universe know and yourself know and that thing know and everything else around you know that, hey, I can't do anything about this. This thing is running my life right now. Instead of being like, okay, I can change the course of my life and how I want to show up and where I want to go to type shit, right? You're giving that away. You're giving control over your life away when you blame your problems on other people and other things. So stop, to be honest, stop being a fucking sissy. Stop being a little boy. Stop. Be a man that makes things happen. Don't be a boy that lets life happen to them. You happen to life. Period. We go through pain and shit. Yeah, sure. Endure that shit. Alright? You still control how you react to every fucking thing. Even if it's the most devastating thing in the world, you control how you react to. And I'm not saying that you're supposed to be stone cold and not feel your feelings. I'm quite the opposite, actually. Feel those emotions and stuff like that. Don't shut them down, but deal with them healthily. It's not fun to. It's not easy to. And that's why not everybody does it. But back to the point. Change your perspective on life. If you're running a business and you're not getting the numbers you want, that's your fault. It's not the people's fault. It's not the consumer's fault. Maybe you're marketing the wrong person. Maybe your product's not good. Maybe it could be a plethora of things. But it's your fucking fault. It's your fault. Point blank period. It is your fault. You have control over that stuff. And it's better to know why something doesn't work than to have something work and not know why it works. Because once you know, once that failure or lesson or whatever you want to call it, right, that, you have what I mean. Okay, sorry. I just make sure I got my water. I'm thirsty. But you're not going to do that thing again once you know that the results are good with doing that thing, right? Take control of your life. Point blank period. Just take control of your life. Doesn't matter. Take your power back. It's empowering to know that you control your life. All right. Excuse me. And the last point I'm gonna talk about in this video, just honestly, there's so many other things, but I think this point is very important, just because I feel like a lot of men deal with this problem specifically as well. Is lust. Stop being lustful, dog. Stop thinking with your dick. You know what I'm saying? We'll put so much energy into trying to get a woman to sleep with us or try and get some, you know what I mean? Indulge in that stuff. So unhealthy, bro. But when you dive into that energy and you're in that energy, you're lusting for something that you're not having, and one, you're releasing and getting rid of a lot of energy and putting a lot of thought energy out, because energy goes where attention goes as well, right? To things that are short gratification, or just a quick dopamine thing. Because once you get that nut, right, however you want to do it, right, you're gonna be tired. You're not gonna have the energy you want to do the things you want to do, and you're gonna probably fuck off for like a day and just chill. Probably, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure there's some guys out there that are able to do all that shit and also be successful and stuff, but my case, I can't do that. I mean, maybe just the person I am, but I've never been it doesn't go with me, you feel me? And I've just noticed that, like, just holding in my semen, genuinely, and obviously, like, you know, if you have a woman that actually loves you and you love her, like, y'all can indulge in that, yeah, sure. Because I feel like if it is genuinely a good partnership, you guys are going to be invoking energy within each other instead of taking it away and getting rid of it, you know what I mean? Stop lusting, stop watching adult content and releasing, dog. That's literally powerful energy that we hold as men, you know what I mean? Women have their own energy too. Us as men, we're drive through, push, yada yada yada. Genuinely, there's masculine and feminine energy in everybody, right? Point blank period. And just as a man, I feel like healthy balance, you are operating as like, let's go, let's put in action, let's keep going. But when you dive into that feminine energy a little too much, right, and you're releasing all the time and yada yada yada, you're not going to have that man strength and the wanting to take action in the prior moment. You're going to procrastinate. You're not going to feel confident in yourself. You're going to just waste energy, pretty much. You're wasting life energy. One, if you're not making a baby, why are you doing that with yourself? You know what I mean? And two, if you don't want that woman to have your kid, dog, I just don't see the point in pursuing something just to get a quick nut. You know what I mean? Personally, I'm not telling anybody anything's wrong or you're right or wrong, whatever. But the people I'm speaking to that honestly need to hear this, you're hearing this right now. But stop lusting for women in all aspects. It doesn't even have to be sexual. You might be lusting for a relationship. You might be lusting for just whatever. You're in that lack mindset, which is one, taking energy away from where you want to go. And if you don't know where you want to go, figure that out and go. Figure out the small steps to get there and go. But stop lusting, dog. Stop it. Put energy into yourself. The right woman will come if that's what you want. You feel me? The right things will come. Women will come when you're successful. Money will come, obviously, if you keep with it. And things will just align the way they're meant to if you focus on yourself. And when you're lusting, you're not focusing on yourself. You're focusing on other things that are, like I said, short gratification and just something that'll make you feel good in the moment, but not a prolonged feeling. So things to keep in mind. But I'm gonna have some more. I'm gonna have another video about like talking about this type of stuff. These are just the 3 things that I could think about right now that have really affected me, and that like me changing them has really made a big difference. Damn, it's hot as hell, my bad. But it's made a big difference in my life. And like I said, about the lesson thing too, like specifically for like the self-pleasure, right? Specifically in that aspect. When you stop that, your confidence will go up for a lot of reasons. One, you'll have that energy. Might sound crazy. Women and men and just everybody can subconsciously sense energy and your internal self. They can. So if you're a guy that's insecure and yada 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 and you're just not confident in yourself, women can sense that. Men can sense that and also think that you're weak and all that too. And if you're not fucking weak, show them that. Show yourself that. You know what I mean? But you'll see the difference in yourself, and the confidence in yourself will go up the roof. You'll feel like strong. You feel me? Obviously, I think working out and all that stuff is healthy too. But we're talking about stuff that's hurting you that you should stop. Yeah, that's all I got for this video. You know, if you enjoy the content, like, subscribe, comment, and if you have any other points that I might have missed in this specific video, feel free to drop them in the comments. And yeah, Boyana out. See y'all soon.